Morten Anderson recently said that 90% of sports is mental, and the last 10% is mental. So what does that mean? It means that if you control your mind, you control the game. Control the game and you win. For example, I worked with one tennis player, and he was benched when we met. And after a few months, he went on to win 8 NCAA championships and 2 Triple Crowns, and became, and still is, the most decorated tennis player in NCAA history. Now, how did that happen? How did he go from the bench to becoming the most decorated tennis player in NCAA history? He improved his cross-brain communication. If you Google cross-brain communication and sports performance, at the top of the page, it reads how cross-brain communication and sports performance is linked to higher brain performance, coordination, and concentration. And if you scan through the links on that page, you'll also see how athletes who increased their cross-brain communication had an almost unfair advantage over those who didn't. Now, most people have never even heard of cross-brain communication, but I'm going to tell you, this is where the magic happens, because this is where we can have the greatest impact on performance, because this is the place where thoughts and feelings and reactions originate, which is the foundation of all performance. Let me explain how the brain works. Say we're walking down the street and a big dog comes up to us, you go to pet it, I back off, you felt safe, I didn't. Why? Here's how the brain works. Something happens, and the left logical brain looks at the right visual brain in the blink of an eye, in the 10th of a second. Something flashes in your mind's eye based on what the left brain saw, and you unconsciously see this. Now, you don't realize what you've unconsciously seen, but you automatically react to it. So the bottom line is whatever flashes within that 10th of a second, much too fast to consciously see, has an enormous influence on your thoughts, feelings, hence performance. This left brain, right brain sequence, the way the brain talks to itself, is the source of thoughts and feelings, again, largely based what you unconsciously see. Now, this is well known. This left brain, right brain exchange is established neuroscience. Whatever comes to your conscious mind first originates within the subconscious, and we've known that for a long time. What's not so well known is how to utilize this sequence, how to tap into these subconscious processes and change what the brain tells itself. This sequence is not only a part of how the subconscious mind works, it's also an entrance into the subconscious mind, and that's the secret sauce. Again, cross-brain communication is where the two brains meet and talk to each other. And again, the entrance point to the subconscious. And having access to the subconscious mind, we can remove the problems where they originate, where they begin. So if you know what you're capable of, and it's just not happening, it's likely a block within your subconscious mind. If something is getting in the way on the field, on the course or the court, and you can't fix it, regardless of any conscious attempt and training, it's likely a block within your subconscious. Now, there's never really been a way to see into the subconscious mind and know exactly what the brain is telling itself, no less change it, until now. Identifying how the brain sees blocks to peak performance, how the brain sees it, allows us to remove these subconscious obstacles where we find them. And absent the problem, you'll automatically generate the self-possession and self-control it takes to be your best. Now, whether you know why or you don't, doesn't matter. Again, because most thoughts and feelings originate within the subconscious mind, which is why making changes there is so effective. I mean, the less distractions you have in here, the easier it is to keep your eye on the ball. Think about the days you played your best, totally in the zone, totally focused, and you felt in control. Feeling in control, you were in control. You feel confident, and confidence makes all the difference in the world. Nothing beats it. But if you're not feeling confident, it's hard to talk yourself into it. If you're not convinced it's your game, it's hard to tell yourself that it is. But when you align your subconscious mind with your conscious mind, it puts you in control. I mean, consider that if you only use 10% of your brain, that means 90% of the rich resources of the most advanced problem-solving machine known to man is not available to you. Again, until now. You see, your subconscious mind is like the driver of a bus, and the conscious mind is like a passenger on that bus. Now, you can talk to that passenger, you can yell at that passenger, you can talk to him till you're blue in the face, but it's the driver, the subconscious, that determines which direction that bus will go. Opening the door to your subconscious mind puts you in touch with the driver and in the driver's seat. What we're looking at here is taking emotional intelligence to the level of emotional control. It's like emotional intelligence on steroids. I'm Dr. Richard Siegel. Try everything you can, do everything you need to do to be the athlete you know you can be, to be the player you know you are. But if you're not where you want to be, let's talk. If you have any questions, you'd like to know more, my contact information follows. Thank you for your time.